I've worked with KPMG for 19 years since I joined KPMG Japan in October 1999. I passed the Japanese CPA examination. Next year is my 20 years anniversary. KPMG Japan gave me these international assignment opportunities because KPMG Japan thought that I could survive in Brazil since I have experience to work at KPMG Mexico City office for 4 years as a second manager. And also, my family supported my overseas assignment a lot. Brazil has 4 Japanese expatriates, including myself. 3 persons are working at São Paulo office and 1 is working at Campinas office. Expatriates cannot work without support from KPMG Brazil professionals because KPMG Brazil professionals know how companies' business are going well in Brazil. Since KPMG Brazil has a lot of knowledge and experiences about the Brazilian market, regulation, and system. Therefore, we always work together with KPMG Brazil professionals in order to provide our high-quality services. As far as I know, there are approximately 500 Japanese companies in Brazil, but we don't know exactly how many clients we have because sometimes we have one-shot works directly from Japan or other countries. However, what I can tell is that we have a contact to almost all Japanese companies in Brazil. Japan is the 3rd largest economic country in the world, and Tokyo will host the Olympic Games in 2020. In addition, Osaka will host Expo in 2025. Thanks to these 2 big events, the current Japanese economy is going well, and Japan is facing lack of the workers. Therefore, Japan has just changed the immigration law to receive the more workers from other countries. However, in the future, we are not sure if we need more workers because the market in Japan seems to be mature and the population is getting down. Therefore, I think that the most challenging point to have a business in Japan is how companies survive as a shrinking market in Japan. Until 2025, Japanese market may be going well, but on the other hand, many Japanese companies have already invested outside Japan mainly because shrinking market in Japan and high labor costs. Japan has always developed new technologies in order to survive in the world, since Japan has not had enough natural resources like oil and gas, irons, coppers. Japanese companies are very conservative and they usually put their priority to long-term vision rather than short-term vision. Therefore, if the volatility of the economy is high, Japanese companies sometimes avoid investing into these markets. For Japanese companies, Brazil is understood as one of the emerging countries, and the economic volatility, especially foreign exchange market, is very high. Sometimes Japanese companies have considered how to minimize the foreign exchange risk, but not all. And it is common for Japanese companies that investing in Brazil is very difficult and complicated because complex tax system, labor issues, and security issues. In addition, the distance from Japan to Brazil is also one of the challenging points for Japanese companies. Before the president elections in October, Japanese companies were very concerned about the investment in Brazil because of uncertain political conditions. Therefore, recently Japanese companies' investment to Brazil were not so big. However, I believe that Brazil is a very attractive market for Japanese companies because first, Brazil has a lot of natural resources and food. Second, huge potential market since the number of the population is approximately 200 million, which almost twice as Japan. And third, necessity in infrastructure. As I mentioned before, Japan does not have enough natural resources, but Japan has high technologies. Therefore, I think that Japan and Brazil has a mutually complementary relationship, and also many Japanese descendants in Brazil and long history between Japan and Brazil help Japanese companies to make their business in Brazil easier. Expected that the infrastructure and the consumer markets are very attractive business opportunities for Japanese companies because Japanese government has encouraged Japanese companies to export the infrastructure technology to other countries. And regarding the consumer market, Japanese goods and food like ramen, sushi are accepted very well in Brazil. If you go to the Avenida Paulista, please visit Japan House, which you can see and touch Japanese culture and goods. There are only 3 Japan houses in the world: São Paulo, Los Angeles, and London. From this point, also Japan thinks that Brazil is a very important country for Japan. If you want to know more about Japan Desk, you can access the KPMG Brazil app